Okay, so Hannah, what did you get by itself to do the substitution method?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Grace, what did you do first?
What did I do? I got y by itself for the x
Ooh.
minus 2y.
You got the y by itself? I wouldn't do that. Make it easier on yourself.
Yeah.
Joe, let's go. Put that away. Thank you. Gabe, what's going on? Why? Oh, okay. No, that's fine. All right, so the easiest one to get by itself, it's okay what Grace said to get the y by itself, but it's easiest to get this x by itself, right? And that's what I would look for, a variable that has no number in front, no coefficient, okay? That way you don't have fractions. But I mean, it's okay if you get them, but it's a little bit easier, quicker, if you don't get one of the y's, in this case, by itself, get the x. So I'm going to take this and put it in for x in the other equation. Okay? So don't forget about the 5. Some of you have been forgetting about the coefficient in front of the x or the y, whichever one you're substituting for. And you put 2y minus 3 in place of the x, and then the minus 4y equals 9. So we just rewrote that top equation using 2y minus 3 for x. Distribute your 5. Add your 15. And you get 6y equals 24. Divided by 6. Y is 4. Okay? Questions so far? And then remember, we need an x and a y value to answer all of these. So substitute in, I usually just put it in right there because I'm looking for x. So I go x equals 2 times 4, which is 8 minus 3, gives me 5. So the answer should be 5, 4. Okay, that's using substitution. Ava. Yes. Then, I told you to do the same problem by elimination. Okay, Abigail. Which variable did you make the same, the x or the y? The y's? Okay, so you multiplied the bottom by 2? Okay. So we got 2x minus 4y equals negative 6. What I like to do, if I'm just multiplying one of them, like we did here, take the one that we did multiply by and put it right under so they're together. You're not looking in between there. Okay, so look at the signs of the 4s. They're both negative. They're the same. So what did I tell you to do? Subtract. Okay. So we got 2x minus 5x is negative 3x. By the way, if you multiplied the bottom by 5, you can get the x the same, right? So either way is fine. Negative 4 minus a negative 4 means negative 4 plus 4, so they cancel. And then negative 6 minus 9 is a negative 15. Divide by negative 3. X is positive 5. And I just substitute into the top one there to figure out my y. So 5 times 5 minus 4y equals 9. That's 25, so I'm going to subtract 25 and get negative, 16? And I get positive 4. So we get the same answer, which we're supposed to get the same answer. It's the same problem, right? Questions on either method? Okay, just a little practice on each one. before we go over the actual practice. Okay. So, number one, we got y equals negative x minus 3 and y equals 2x plus 3. When I write these problems down, I always put them side by side when I use substitution. And then for elimination, I put them on top of each other. Okay, so the first step's already done for us. Already got y by itself. So I'm just going to take this y, this negative x minus 3, the left y, and put it in for the right y. Okay? But it doesn't matter. You could take the right one and put it into the left one. So it's negative x minus 3 equals 2x plus 3. So if that's already done for you tomorrow, don't waste time trying to get something else by itself. Okay? So I'm going to add x to get the x's together. And I'm also going to take this 3 on the right over, because I know I'm going to have to take it over there anyway. So I'm doing just two things at the same step. So that's a negative 6 and a 3x. Divided by 3, I get x is negative 2. And then, like I said, I like to put it in there. So it's y equals negative of a negative 2, which is positive 2, minus 3, negative 1. So you should have gotten negative 2 for x, negative 1 for y, for the first one. Question? Okay. Number 2. We got x plus 2y equals 2. And x minus 2y equals 6. I'd get one of the x's alone. I wouldn't worry about getting the y's alone. But it's okay if you did. But it's easier to get the x's alone. I'm going to add 2y to get this x alone. I'm going to take this and put it in over there. Again, make sure you put it in the other equation. That's the mistake some people will make. So I got 2y plus 6 plus 2y equals 2. Subtract the 6. So I get 4y. When I combine my terms, it's negative 4. Divide by 4. Y is negative 1. Okay? Then substitute in, I'll just put it in this one here. So x equals 2 times negative 1 plus 6, which is 4. So the answer to number 2 is 4, negative 1. Questions on that? Okay. You guys are so smart, you make my job so easy. Because you're so good at this algebra 2 stuff. Actually, this is algebra 1 stuff, isn't it? Stuff you learned as freshman. 2x minus 7y equals 2. And 3x plus y equals negative 20. All right, let's get this y by itself. No coefficient there. That's the easiest one to get by itself. So all I have to do is subtract the 3x. And again, take this and put it in for y in the other equation. Don't forget about that 7 in front. Okay? So it's 2x minus 7, and then I substitute negative 3x minus 20 into the y equals 2. Distribute negative 7, you get positive 21x and positive 140. When you subtract the 140, you get negative 138. And over here, 23. And then this works out nice, because 23 goes in there 6 times, but it's negative 6. So So again, I'm looking for y, so I usually go right here. So y equals -3 times -6 minus 20, which is positive 18 minus 20, which is -2. Substitution. Any questions? Okay. Elimination, number 4. Okay, again, I like to write these on top of each other because I'm going to add or subtract. So I'm looking for which variable I can eliminate. Well, right away, I can eliminate which one? The y's, because they have the same number in front. What's in front of both of them? 1. What's the signs of both of them? Same, positive. So I subtract. So 2x minus 6x is -4x. 1y minus 1y, eliminate. -8 minus 4 is -12. Divide by -4, we get a positive 3. Then you just plug in either one to find the other one, which would be y. So I just put the top one. 2 times 3 plus y, -8. 2 times 3 is 6, so I'm going to subtract 6. -8 and a -6 is -14. So 3 -14 is my solution. Questions? Usually what mistakes happen is we forget a negative, we copy it down wrong, or we're getting sloppy and we turn a y into an x as we're working through it, or an x into a y. Okay? Number 5, 2x plus 3y.
Are you screen casting?
Yes. Thanks for checking that.
I saw this again.
Okay. Isabella, which ones did you make the same? Yeah. Did you make the x's or the y's the same? Okay. So you multiply the top by 3 and the bottom by, the top by 10 and the bottom by 3? Okay. Again, it's your choice on that. When you got to do both of them, it doesn't matter which one. If you guys did the x's and you did the top by 5 and the bottom by 2, it's okay. It'll still work. Okay? Just remember to multiply everything in the equation by that number. So 10 times 2x is 20x. And 10 times 3y is 30y. And 10 times -16 is -160. Just add a 0, right? And then 3 times 5x is 15x. And 3 times -10y is -30y. And 3 times 30 is 90. All right, I'm looking at the 30s. One's positive, one's negative. So signs are different. What are we supposed to do? Add them this time. Okay, so understand when it's addition and when it's subtraction. All right, so we got 35 when I add those. Those eliminate, and -160 plus 90 is -70? And 35 goes into 70 2 times. So we get that's an x, -2. I'll just do this top one. So I'm going to go 2 times -2 plus 3y equals -16. That's a -4, so I'm going to add 4 to move it. So I get 3y equals -12. Divide by 3, y is -4. So -2, -4 is our solution to number 5. Question? Yes, Taylor.
I really don't know what I did wrong. I think I might have done,
Did you get the x's the same?
no,
You did get the y's the same?
I had 5, I got -14, -4. The Y is right, but I'm
So your y is right. So when you you got the y first, probably?
Yeah,
Right, when you substitute it in, you just probably make mistakes.
okay.
All right, number 6. We've got 2x minus 7y, 2, and 3x plus y equals -20. So what's the easiest to get the same for this problem with? Yeah, the y's, because all I have to do is multiply the bottom by 7. But if you got the x's the same, it's okay. Just did a little bit extra work. Joey?
You have to, you don't have to do negative stuff later.
No.
Just do the sign.
Right. You can do that though if you want. That's not going to matter. Just when you look at your signs before you eliminate, you know, if they're the same, subtract if they're different. Add.
Yeah.
So we got 21x plus 7y equals -140. And then I'm just going to bring that 2x from the top, put it right underneath. So I'm looking at my signs. One's positive, one's negative. So I'm going to add to eliminate those. So that's a 23x and a -138 again. So we just had that one, didn't we? -6 for x. And then I'll just do the bottom one this time, the 3x plus y. So 3 times x plus y equals -20. So that's a -18. So I'm going to add 18 to move it. So y is -2. So our answer is -6, -2 for that one. Elimination. Questions? Simple, right? Okay, so 3 of each of those. Remember, use the method I asked you to use for the first 3 and the second 3. Don't switch it up. Okay? Even if you get it right, if you use the wrong method, I'm not going to give you credit. All right, number 9 was solved by graphing. All right, so we got a 2x minus 3y equals -13. So when we subtract the 2x, we get -2x. And remember to divide all 3 of them by -3. So the 2 negatives make everything positive. So 13/3 is 4 1/3. So that's my y-intercept. So I go up here on the y, 1, 2, 3, 4 1/3, just a little bit past it. What's my slope? Up 2 and over 3, right? So go up 2 and over 3, make sure you're a little bit above that line. Up 2, over 3. If you want to go down 2, you go left 3. Okay? And then you get a straight edge to make a straight line. So that you're accurate. So when you're solving these graphically, you got to be accurate. Okay? The other one already had y by itself. Y equals 2x plus 7. So I go up to 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then my slope is 2 over 1. So down 2 and over 1. And I hit the line. I know where it's going to go, but. Okay, get your straight edge out. try to be accurate. And we see they intersect right there. So label it left 2, up 3. So negative 2, 3. So that's what I want to see tomorrow. Both lines, put a dot where they intersect and label that point for number 9. Or this isn't 9, is it? It's 7,
I
sorry.
wonder what was going on here.
Well, on mine, it's an old one, and I had us doing 4 substitution and 4 elimination, so that would have been 9. But it's only the 7th problem, right? Okay, questions on that type? Abigail?
If these straight in, provide straight in, or do you?
I will not provide a straight edge. So you might want to bring one or use your calculator, I guess.
I'm gonna get graphic paper.
No, there will be graphs on your answer sheets. Little graphs like before. Right, here's your answer sheet, okay? So you'll have, I guess you do have graph paper then. And remember, you're allowed to go by 2s or 3s or 4s or 5s if you need to, right? Don't have to always go by 1s, right? If you get big numbers, which you never know, could happen. All right, number, 8, right? So we got y is less than or equal to negative 3x plus 4. All right, so these last 3 are inequalities, so we have to look for dashed or solid lines and shade, right? And our answer is where the 2 shaded parts, or in the last one, the 4 shaded parts overlap. Okay, so 4 is my y-intercept. My slope is negative 3. Remember, you just put it over 1, if it's a whole number. So we go down 3 and right 1. Audrey, solid or dashed line? Very good. When we got the equal to in it, it's solid. You getting all these right, Gabe?
Yes,
Very good. Okay, Gabe, which way do I shade? Towards 0, 0 or away from 0, 0? So when I put 0 in for y and x, I get that, and that is a true statement. Very good. The other one was y is greater than or equal to negative 5. No x in it. Hannah, what kind of line is that? Horizontal, good. That's not good when you got a cough, when you got the shield, huh? All right, horizontal to negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty good for freehand, wasn't it? And it's greater than, so it's up, right? So my overlapping area that needs to be shaded would be this area. Questions on number 8? Both were solid because they both had to equal to. No dash there. Number 9, y minus 7. So I gotta add 7. So another horizontal line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Solid because it's got the equal to in it. Below the line or above it? Below. Very good because it was less than. X plus y greater than or equal to 6. So I'm going to subtract the x. So I go up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slope is negative 1 over 1. So I'm going to go down 6 and over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't that the same? Solid or dashed? Solid. Does 0, 0 work? 0 plus 0 is 0. Is that greater or equal to 6? No. So here was 0, 0. It doesn't work, so I go to the other side. So below the red, to the right and above the black, meaning that's our shaded area. Questions? You're getting them all right, aren't you? Good. So tomorrow you're going to get them all right, aren't you? Good. That's what I like to hear, confidence. You guys are good at this. All right? Positive thoughts. All right. Number 12, or 10. X plus y less than or equal to 7. Subtract the x. So go over to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative 1 again, so I'm going to go down 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over 7. Solid because it had to equal to. Did 0, 0 work? Thanks. Great. Does 0, 0 work? Yes. So, I'm going towards the 0, 0. Second one, 2x plus y less or equal to 10. Subtract 2x. 10's my y-intercept. That's way up here. So if it was bigger than 10, I'd probably go by 2s or 5s or 4, depending how big it got. Okay? If I go down 2 and over 1, I could go down 10 and over. 10 divided by what is 2? 5. I'm going to go down 10 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 10 and over 5. All right, solid or dash? Solid. Does 0, 0 work? 0 times 2 is 0 plus 0 is 0. Is that less than or equal to 10? Yeah. So I go towards the 0, 0. Next one. X is greater than or equal to 1. Autumn, what's that look like?
Up and down.
You mean vertical?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
1.
Through the 1. So that's this one.
Yeah.
It says greater than, so is that right or left? Anybody? Right. Okay, and then we have y is greater than or equal to 0. Robert, where's that?
0.
0, just right there, that's all, just a point? No?
Really?
No x. So it means it's horizontal. So it's the x-axis. It says greater than, so that's up, right? So where do all 4 of those overlap?
No.
I can't say that.
Okay? Little trapezoid there, right? Questions? You better not, Joe, since you're looking at your phone, you get all right.
I have.
Okay, tomorrow I'm talking to you. Yeah, you better. All right, so make sure you're ready.
I got office.
Yeah, come here.
I gotta go see.
Athletic golf.
Yeah. You should I can do that. I've done